Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your very first time seeing my face, thank you so much for pressing play. I appreciate you. I'd like it if you subscribe if you like what you hear. Like, share, comment. I would love your support. And for supporting me for what I do is just subscribing, liking my videos. If you're able to share to people who can either benefit or you just like it so much you can share it on your socials, I'd appreciate you. And leave a comment, let me know what you think. So this is the topic for today: things that ruin relationships without you even realizing. Yani, these are things people do or you do in relationships, and you don't realize why the relationship is not working, why it never lasts, why did I get this feedback back, why did this person just ghost me, why did this person disappear, and all that. Okay, and if you see me focusing more on the female gender, I have no hate for the female gender whatsoever. I love my fellow sisters. I do not have any hate for my sisters. It's just that I'm a woman and I do not like to pretend that I know 100% of how a man's brain works, but I know how a woman's brain works. Not 100% because women are different, but yeah, so that's the main reason why I'll be talking more about women. Okay, so the first one, let me just jump straight into the deep end with this one. Money. This is why money ruins the relationship you are in. Let me explain. So when you start getting to know someone, so you get to know each other, let's say via texting. You've been texting back and forth and you like the vibe, you like how you're feeling this relationship, the way this conversation is going, and you decide, both of you decide it's time to meet. And you agree and you say, yes, I'd love to meet you and get to know you more. We see if this is gonna go anywhere or we were just really good at texting back and forth. So you meet, you're planning the date. You two are planning the date, where to meet, what you guys are gonna do, and all that good stuff. And then as a woman, you have this expectation that the man is going to pay for your nails, for your hair, for your outfits. And no hate here, but this is the thing. You can't expect for the first date if the man has to do everything. There's this thing going around where women are saying, if you want me to look good for the date, pay for these things. My question is, as you are planning and desiring to get into a relationship with somebody, shouldn't you have already pre-planned these things, like already gotten outfits ready, you're done shopping pole one by one? And you know, the thing is, there's no pressure. That's why Gikomba, God gave us Gikomba. There's a reason why God gave us Toy Market and these other cheaper places. I'm telling you, there's a reason, because not everyone can afford the standards of high dressing, and we all start somewhere. There is no shame. So that pretty dress you got for 100, go with it on the date. You know, the guy doesn't need to know how much you spent. So this perception, and the sad thing is this, girls have watched women do this, and when they become women, they expect that this is the way, they believe that this is the way it's supposed to be done. So even when a man gets shocked and ghosts you because you told him this is the list of things, you wonder, what did I do wrong? Then your girlfriends will tell you, then he wasn't for you. If he couldn't afford to do these things, he wasn't for you. And then there's this other thing of saying, I need a girlfriend allowance. This is how God formed the earth. He formed the earth with man and woman. Man, provider; woman, helpmate. You know, she's the one who is the nurturer. She nurtures, she takes care of the home. Yes, we're in a different society where women are working. I understand that. But women are more nurturing. Men were created to be providers and protectors. So yes, men are meant to provide, but the thing is this, that this is where the whooped mentality has come in, the messed up mentality. It's a husband, not a boyfriend. Not a boyfriend. So there's nothing like a girlfriend allowance. That's why men are getting frustrated, and sadly men are putting every woman in the same bracket. Not all men, thank God, but there are very many men who are putting women in the same bracket, that every woman just expects money from me. Expects money, that's all she wants, money, money, money. That's why the whole conversation on podcasts, men going out, getting to know you, they say, all I know all you want is my money. That time, some are good girls who don't even care about your money. They want to know, where are you going in life? Give me your blueprint of who you are as a man, so I know the direction you're going, and then I can make a decision, because with that blueprint, I'm able to see that, hey, this man, if he continues going the direction he's going, he'll be in the upper class in a few years. So that's my point. This is why I said this was going to be a tough one. He's not, I said it in Nation FM when I was on radio a few months ago. I said, your man is not your bank account. That's not who he is. If you don't have the right intention for being in a relationship, let that man go and let him find his queen, let him find his helpmeet, let him find his wife. Okay? So there's nothing as boyfriend allowance. When you're going on the first date, look painting in what you can afford. If he decides that he wants to do these things for you, well and good, my dear. It's up to you to make the decision if you want to take it or not. I know some women who do not even need or want to be taken care of in the boyfriend stage, but when it comes to husband, well and good. So it's up to you. If your man decides he wants to be doing this, giving you money, what, it's up to you to decide. But this thing of pressurizing and almost making it like it's a must. I watched this thing where people say, as a lady, she was like saying how she expects the man to pay her for her beauty. You know? Do you know how hard it is to be beautiful? So you need to pay me for it. No, that mentality is totally and utterly messed up, and it's ruining relationships. And that's why men are expecting payment of sex after you're given money, and you're saying you're not a prostitute, but things do not come for free. Sadly, we do not live in a world where things are free. Number 2, this goes out to the men. When you like a woman and there's this trend of acting nonchalant, which I do not think is right. It doesn't help you, especially if you're feeling this girl. So you meet this girl, you like her, and you know you like her. But yes, former relationships have damaged you, hurt you, pretty much given you some intense trauma, or you grew up with trauma. You didn't have an ideal marriage in your family line to look up to. So you've never really seen positive relationships. So you grew up and you became a nonchalant man. The thing is this, when you show a woman no emotion, and a woman desires love, attention, and she loves to hear it and loves to see it. So when you deny that woman that emotion, you're emotionless. That's what pretty much nonchalant is, emotionless. You do not show how you actually feel. You're just having a, yeah, okay, so you like me. Oh, thank you. I like you too. A woman won't receive that energy. She wants to feel the energy she's giving you. She wants to feel it back. So expecting to keep that girl in your life when you're acting like that is close to zero. She can entertain you for some time, but she will eventually get tired and give up on you and be like, you know what? When you decide you want to change, if I'm still feeling you, look for me. And then, or she just walks away and you'll never see her again. But trust me, she will try for some time. She will try to change you. But man, it won't last. It won't last, because she can't imagine. She'll play this scenario in her mind of, I've been with you and you're acting like this. If I stay with you even a few more years or a few more months, I'll be extremely, extremely frustrated. So if you know you're a nonchalant man, either go for therapy. As a life coach, we can talk. So you know what to do. You can send me a message. Yeah, you need help. You need help, or self-actualize. Go internally to yourself. Find out the root cause issue for this thing. You can't deal with it on your own. That's why I've given you these options. Okay. So yeah, that's how you lose a good thing without you even realizing it. And the thing is, people are talking about nonchalant men like it's normal. It's not normal. That's a really, really big problem that needs help. Okay. So I've given you 2 points so far. The third one, nagging woman. Even the Bible says it is better for a man to sleep. Different versions have different explanations, but it's better for a man to sleep on the roof in winter than in the house with a quarrelsome or nagging woman. So God already knew these things would happen. He's known this, so these problems have happened before Christ, after Christ. 2,000 years later, it's still happening. Nothing attractive about a nagging woman. And I get it. Men can frustrate you. Your children can even frustrate you. I get it. You can get frustrated. You had a very hard day. The man comes in with expectations. And that will actually be my next point. And irritate you. And you decide your volume is going to go from 0 to 100 real quick. You know, it's not one. The thing about being a woman, your volume doesn't go stage. It doesn't go from 0 to 5 to 10 and so forth and so on. It goes seriously from 0 to 100. So even the man did not expect and does not even have time to protect and shield himself. So a man feels extremely attacked. And one thing I've learned, I could be wrong, but one thing I've learned, and this is just from observation, because I've seen shouting in public with my 2 eyes, in public. So when you attack a man with naggingness, quarrelsome, shouting, all this, he shouts back because it's his way of defending himself. It's his shield. It's his way of so-called protecting himself. So the man always feeds on the energy. He will always, always, always feed on your energy. So if you start shouting, start quarreling, and just throwing a whole fit, he will feel extremely, extremely attacked and shout back. But you know, if you actually lowered your voice, you know, and just said, I don't like it. I do not like the way you're talking to me. I have had such a hard day today. I just wanted to come home and feel safe in here with you, in your arms, in your presence. I just wanted, when I walk through that door, or when you walk through that door, you just give me a hug. I give you a hug. You give me a kiss, hello. You know, just make me feel like, yes, the world was so bad to me, but I knew my man would make me feel better. But you come with whatever it is. Or sometimes the man has done nothing, but because you're either really having bad moods for whatever reason, because for me there's no excuses, to be honest. I do not work with excuses. If I'm on my periods and I know this month is one which is coming with heavy, intense mood swings, I deal with them. I would rather be quiet with people around me and I just say, I do not want to say the wrong thing right now, so please allow me not to speak. So do not shout, If the guy has done something really, really bad, walk away, my dear. Don't stay. Walk away. I'm not saying you stay in a bad situation. I'm just saying dealing with a man is not by shouting, it's not by quarreling, it's not by nagging. You will get nowhere. Again, underline, bold, italics it, whatever you need to do. It will take you nowhere. Nowhere. Okay? Right. The last one for this one, I think I'll do this video another time, depending on how good it does, or if you guys want me to do more, is expectations. Expectations will ruin relationships 150%. Let me give a very simple example. I make chapatis, but I do not know how to make chapatis with the layers. My chapatis taste really good. I've gotten feedback from it, not just from family, and I've been told they taste really good, but I do not know how to make layered chapatis and extremely round. They're not the map of Africa, no, but they're not necessarily the most round chapatis you'll ever eat. But the thing is this, they taste really good. Am I going to learn how to make layered chapatis? Oh yes, I like to conquer those things that to me seem impossible. Now, if I marry the man and his expectation is what his mother makes, which is layered, perfectly round and perfectly layered chapatis, if I'm to marry today, for example, he will get disappointed because his expectation was he married a woman who would cook exactly like his mother. Now that's where this ruins relationships so bad. Expectations, very bad. I think this should have even been number one. Or as a woman, you expect to live the life that your father gave you or your ex gave you. And then even though you don't verbally say it, in your mind you're always comparing your current with your ex, which is also just another whole topic. So that expectation of just comparing, you know, he used to do this better, he used to be more romantic, he was better at physical touch, he used to take me to better places for dates. And the thing is this, voice out what you want and you teach each other. So this is the thing, when you go into a relationship, please do not have expectations and be disappointed when they're not met. So this is the solution. Talk about them. You know, say, my mom made really, really nice pilau. And in the woman's brain, her work is to find out how can I make the pilau that his mom made. So if she ends up meeting the mom and they get to know each other and the mom likes her, she's like, can you show me the recipe of how your son likes your pilau? He talks about it a lot and I'd really like to learn it so I can cook it for him. As the woman, you tell him, this is how I like to be held in my hand. I would like you to hug me like this. I would like you to show me more attention this way. And there's nothing wrong with voicing your expectations, because remember, no one lives in your brain, no one lives in your mind, and you do not want to go on and on without voicing your expectations, and you get so disappointed to the point you erupt and it becomes such a big deal. So deal with it before the volcano erupts, okay? And because I mentioned it, let me finish with this one. Comparison is another thing that will kill. It could be the same as expectation, but comparisons will most definitely kill the relationship, because comparing your ex with your current is the biggest mistake you'll ever make. Having a long list of people you've dated or slept with is not a flex, because this is where comparison comes in a bit too much. So I actually say thumbs up to those who've decided to either stay for years without dating, or virgins who've never dated or you are virgin and you've dated but you haven't yet given your body away, you'll have less comparisons. There's a pastor who once did a video on sex, and he talked about how the more you had sex partners in your life before you got married, you start comparing your wife with Sophia, with Lucy, with Felicia, with Susanna. So it was better to have had the one than have all this. But you see, in life we make mistakes and we grow from them. So this is the thing. Do not compare your ex with your current. Learn your current. Show your current what you want. Forget the past and focus on the present towards the future. It also gives pressure to the current person you're dating. It gives a lot of pressure. Because see, why can't you do this like so and so? And men hate that statement. Men hate the statement of, why can't you do things like so and so? You know, so and so does it so much better. You know, so and so was like, you'll be left. One day you come and you find you've been left. Because if you really are going to keep telling me to do things of like so and so, then go to so and so. Yeah. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. It's your coach Eunice Wambere signing out, as I've always done from day one. Peace guys.